In the heart of the forest, where sunlight danced through the leaves, Luma the tulip and Bodo the little bear were playing hide-and-seek. As Bodo searched for Luma, he stumbled upon a tiny, wilted plant growing in a dry patch of earth. "Oh no," Bodo whispered, "this little plant looks so sad." Luma swayed gently from her spot, her petals glowing softly in the sunlight. "Maybe we can help it." Bodo scratched his head. "But it's so small and weak. What if nothing we do helps?" Then he perked up. "Hey, who am I kidding? This plant's tighter than a turtle in a turtleneck." Luma smiled. She never rubbed Bodo's goofy phrases in his face. That's what friends do, after all. Every day, Luma and Bodo visited the tiny plant. Bodo carried water from the stream in his paws, and Luma shaded the plant with her broad, colorful petals when the sun was too hot. They even sang little songs to it, hoping their voices would cheer it up. Days passed, but the plant didn't seem to change. Bodo sighed. "Maybe it's no use, Luma." But Luma shook her head. "Sometimes good things take time. Let's be patient." One morning, as they approached the dry patch, they gasped. The tiny plant had blossomed into a bright, colorful flower. It swayed gently, releasing tiny seeds that floated into the wind. "Look," Luma exclaimed, "our little plant is sharing its beauty with the world." The seeds drifted across the forest, landing in places where the ground was bare and empty. Soon, sprouts began to grow, and colorful flowers popped up everywhere, by the stream, near the rocks, and even along the paths where other animals walked. The forest was blooming with life, but none of the animals knew it was because of Luma and Bodo's kindness. Luma and Bodo watched from afar, their hearts full. "We didn't need everyone to know," Bodo said with a smile. "It feels good just seeing the forest so happy." Then he chuckled. "And let's be honest, this is spreading quicker than a hiccup in a hurricane." Luma smiled. She nodded, her petals glowing brighter than ever. Sometimes the smallest kindness can create the biggest changes. And from that day on, wherever they went, Luma and Bodo always looked for little ways to help, because they knew that even the tiniest good deed could make the whole forest bloom.
Well, well, well. Hello. What do we have here? A tiny kindness, a patient heart, and a whole forest in bloom. Funny how a single drop can make ripples across the whole pond, isn't it? So tell me, young sprouts, what little seed of kindness will you plant today? Kindness rolls further than the biggest rock. Wibber-wobber, wisdom over.